Welcome back everyone to this Warcraft series. This is going to be game 2 of this best of 3 here from the AWL Group B's Losers Bracket Round 1. This is going to be between Chaemiko and FoCuS. Chaemiko's winning it as the red human player in the top left. On the top left? No, it's in the top left. And FoCuS winning it as the blue orc on the top right. Wait. It is on. Wait. I'm really confused now. I'm pretty sure it's on, so yeah, my grammar... Why did my grammar just suddenly fail there? I have no idea why, but game 2, FoCuS is in the lead with a 1-0 score, and yeah, rather weird game 1. Not as weird as basically all the nostalgia crafts that I've casted have been, but weird as in how it ended, not really the journey. Very philosophical way of putting things, but yeah, honestly, as soon as I say, or as soon as I explain like how humans don't usually expand in front of an orc player, yeah, the game 1 kind of showed like one of the major flaws in how and why it's not a good idea. But of course it has to be credited to Chaemiko just not TPing early enough. I have no idea if an orc burrow was really worth the amount of resources he sunk in repairing that town hall. He even cancelled the keep, which is a little weird. But yeah, it was just not good late game decision. It wasn't even late game actually. It wasn't even good decision making from Chaemiko. FoCuS, all he did was A-click with his raiders and yeah, just won like that because Chaemiko barely reacted in time. Of course at the end it was kind of sloppy. I honestly thought that the game was going to go a little longer because both sides kind of reached a neutral state. FoCuS lost like his entire army and Chaemiko still was in there. He didn't lose too much, but Chaemiko probably thinking that he was so far behind that there's no point, so he just GG'd out. Chaemiko's gonna go for an expansion attempt once again. So, yeah, although the sample size right now is 2, we'll see if expansion first is gonna work this time round. Obviously, he should have learned from his mistakes from game 1. And maybe not go for an orc burrow when he's under siege by double raiders. But we'll see. Extremely early tier 2. I think that's extremely early. How many grunts do we have? We don't even have a single grunt, so that is indeed an extremely early stronghold. I think strongholds normally begin at like, what was it, 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes? I honestly don't know the timings, honestly. The timer doesn't show when you're playing, and of course you're not mentally counting in your head, so yeah, so like what is this, 240? Stronghold is pretty quick. We only have one grunt, of course. This is the very first grunt while the blade mess is being produced, so you know, why not just make a grunt on the way. Blameless is going to get an easy kill. Oh, no, not really. He is not going to get an easy kill on that low hit point peasant there. He's just going to deal some DPS onto that town hall, try and pick it off while it is under construction. Grunt, one hit from dead. He did get selfed a little bit, but he will, I think, be able to die. Never mind. I thought he was able to run away, but he ran in a straight line for some reason. He didn't run back to his base. He ran straight up back to his opponent's base. So yeah, kind of a head scratcher there. FoCuS has no grunts at all now, so a little weird. And he's already burnt his first salve stack, and he's already burnt one charge of his second. So oh, not looking good for FoCuS, despite having an extremely early stronghold. Lost his only grunt. Now he got his second one. Well, actually got a third. But he is only at one charge of his salve, which is a little inefficient because he only done one camp, but he's already burned 5 charges, which is, you know, not something you'd like to see. Chaemiko is finally at level... Oh, not is finally, but he is very close to level 3. He does have the +6 claws as well as the boost of speed. Expansion still being constructed there. The panda showing up just to add just way more AoE and able to kill a couple more peasants. FoCuS is going to lose his Blade Master in the process, but being able to destroy that expansion is probably very worth it. I don't think Chaemiko even cancelled, which is a huge problem because he moves all his lumber peasants to his expansion, trying to fend this off. But now that he didn't cancel that expansion, he has no more lumber, so like he has a minute or so of just dead time. He has a lot of gold, but he can't place his expansion out because he's out of lumber. So it's pretty much just wasted time here. The double bestiary is once again for FoCuS. Despite the Blade Master being killed off, he did die at level 1, so he'll be able to revive right now. So let's see how well he can defend with actually equal supply. I guess that panda was enough to sway the numbers a little bit, but of course his grunts are all the way at the bottom left, so can he defend well enough? Is going to drink a pot, or he does have a pot, so he can use it if he needs to. Raiders are starting to pop out as well, and yeah, the population is starting to swing a little bit for FoCuS. Is going to bring in a couple of militia to try and even up the numbers there, as I say that because Chaemiko has way more numbers, but the Archmage taking so much damage, Speed Scroll being used in Snare as well, and this might actually be a dead Archmage very soon. Windwalk Strike, and that will be most likely game as Chaemiko unable to TP on time, and that is going to be extremely quick. Series finishing game there. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will hopefully try and get more videos by next week, since that should be when I have finished everything. So yeah, take care.